Hey everybody, welcome back to another video here. This is Larry here for the Leroy Systems and Havoc and Monster. Wanted to talk about something today which is becoming more and more popular on the internet. Basically because we're all, stay at home and the whole quarantine thing, and fitness and health and nutrition and everything has pretty much moved online since we can't do the whole face-to-face thing as much as we want to. Gyms are closed, so training is different and workouts are different. This has opened the floodgates for internet experts on health and fitness. And I use experts in quotations because they're not. And just people who have their own one-sided opinion on a topic. And it's, to be honest, it's completely absurd. I'll give you one of the examples that I was watching online. I saw a gentleman make a video where he said, he was talking about 5 things that you're being lied to about. And one of those 5 things was how much water to drink. So this gentleman said, so the saying goes, drink 8 to 10 glasses of water a day. He goes, that's a lie. He goes, you shouldn't do that, because what if you're a 125-pound kid working out in the dead heat of the summer? Obviously, you're going to need more. So them telling you to do that is ridiculous. But what he's failing to understand is it's a general guideline at baseline, 8 to 10 glasses of water a day. And it's also a little bit of common sense that if you're working outside in the sun and it's hot, you're sweating, you're going to need more water. If you exercise regularly, you're going to need more water. If you just eat differently than somebody else, you're going to need more water than they do. 8 to 10 glasses is the average. It's the general guideline for when you're doing nothing. And it's conversations like that or comments like that where this gentleman said that we're being lied to because you don't need to do that, is what's adding to the misnomer of expert and really just building a lot of crap that's out there on the internet. And it's unfortunate because it's running rampant. I saw another post on social media saying that the deadlift is a horrible exercise and you don't need to do it. You never need to do it, and it's the worst thing for you. All you need to do is run. That's what this post was. And I mean, I was tagged in that post as another fitness professional friend of mine said, what do I think about it? And I try not to argue with anybody, especially on the internet, because it's useless. But my 2 cents on it were, nobody has the right to say what exercise is the best, because everybody's different. Everybody, moves differently. Everybody walks differently. I know people who can deadlift a lot of weight, but can't run, mostly because they're mechanics. I know people who could run forever, can't deadlift because of their mechanics. It's really easy to understand when you look at the big picture and the broad scheme of things. Every human is different. Every movement is different for that human. Some people can, some people can't. But to say one is better than the other because you like it, with no scientific backing to prove the point, by the way, is another moment where we start building up people who are now confused or who just don't understand how the body works. Now, I love deadlifting. It's a fantastic exercise. I feel fantastic when I'm done. My whole body has worked. I hate running. I only run when chased. So, but I'm not going to say running is bad for you, because it's not. We all know it's good. Yeah, it has its moments, and, we could talk about impact and, on the joints and the spine and the bouncing and all that stuff. Yeah, but we could also just say that about any exercise. So nobody has the right to say that one exercise is the best and the overall, and nobody has the right to say that one is better than the other without knowing here's the key here, without knowing an individual's movement patterns. Let me say that again. An individual's movement patterns will dictate the movements that they can and cannot do. Unless you are fully aware of every single human's movement patterns and every single person's ability to do and who can and cannot do movements, then you could say that. But until you have that knowledge of all, how many billions of people on this planet, until you have the knowledge of every single human on this planet, I suggest you keep your mouth shut. So that's that. Now, I could spend 20, 30 minutes talking about the fitness influencers online who really know nothing about human movement and know nothing about exercise. They look great, but that's roughly about it. They have no knowledge on anatomy, physiology, and how things work, and biomechanics, specifically biomechanics, force angles, and everything else. They're doing an exercise and you're like, okay, that's not what is working. Oh, the point I had about that guy was I saw a fitness influencer on Instagram doing a row, standing row with dumbbells, but he was holding the dumbbells out and pulling backwards. So kind of like the movement I'm doing right now, saying that this is a row for the back, but yet the back isn't being engaged. That's about a 99% shoulder work, because that shoulder has to hold that weight up and move backwards. Now, is the back muscles working? Yeah, but not as much as you think to warrant it to be called a back exercise, because of force angles. You have to know where the force is coming from in order to engage that muscle. All of our muscles have specific movements, but they also act as secondary and tertiary movers. But there is no way that is doing a back exercise. And these are the things that are on the internet today, and these are the things that are out there, especially in times like this where people are looking for help and they're getting the wrong information. Now, I don't know it all. I'm not the best. I'm just really damn good. That's my rant for today. Thanks for watching. Be careful of what you see on the internet. Always do your homework. Always double, triple check. And if you have any questions, reach out. I'm more than happy to help you. I can always answer an email or two, or 3 or 4. Alrighty. Thanks again for watching, guys. I do apologize if I started to get a little heated, but this is something I spent 25 years doing, and people are taking advantage of others during this unfortunate time. So stay safe. Let's be good to each other. We got to do better. Have a good one.